Okay, now. Possible motive. I know we all agree that, like I said, if not all, at least two of these girls had energy, negative energy for Shanquella. So what if the little fun that they had after dinner, doing the push-ups, and the fact that she was walking through the house saying these little remarks, what if those little fun, innocent, little drunk remarks that Shanquella was saying toward Dejanay and the friends, what if that sparked the energy that we saw Dejanay put off that morning? What if Alyssa, I'm only going to say Alyssa because Alyssa has been on my spirit. What if Alyssa said, Dejanay, you heard that bitch? You heard what she was saying to y'all about this and that. Y'all y'all up about the strength. Y'all, did y'all hear her? Then you heard her coming through the house calling us hoes. And then Dejanay was like, girl, what? No, but bitch, fuck that. She trying you. This is your birthday weekend, bitch. Fuck her because she paid for his way and paid for some of the house. Fuck, this is your birthday. Like, this hoe doing too much. Yeah, you know she always doing too much. Just like when we be back on, Quilla do be doing too much. What if? So I'm going to play some stuff back and then let's talk about it. Is that fair? This is a what if moment. Miss Legend. Hey, darling. But why Alyssa, if we didn't hear her name or anything? Because Alyssa was standing out of the camera the whole time, and she was doing the less activity of everyone. And usually the person you don't see gets a chance to speculate and hear everything. The person we don't see sees it all. That's why, Alyssa. Okay? So, let's go over my theory. This is just a theory. This is food for thought with Empress Paris. Please do not say that I'm saying this is what happened. This is just something for y'all to think about. Because everybody, they're so jealous of her. Yeah, they are. But what if we found a small motive, petty motive, but a possible? All right. So let's go through the things that I've been listening to. All right, here we go. Okay. I got sidetracked. Y'all know I always get sidetracked. All right, I'm sorry. I can't sit here and watch someone be victimized. This shit bothers me. It's bad, Shanice, but we got to watch. It was a little petty, but you got to look at the type of people you're looking at, Loyalty Queen. It's people that done been killed for less than just a comment, over a nickel. It's people that done got beaten down over a nickel at a soda machine. So you can't, and then they're young, and then the cameras are rolling. Gaslighting is real. And they were happy up until that moment. Thank you, Miss Tropic. So let's just look. I gotta stop getting sidetracked. Y'all gotta tell me to focus because I go to a whole nother post right quick trying to do 15 things at once. So let's get into this. Okay. All right, so
full story.
Okay,
this is
so
the full.
We already know that it was Dejanay's birthday party, right? So we already know that it was not Nazir's birthday, but Dejanay. Because it's Dej 26, Cabo San Lucas, 2022. Not Nazir. Why was the birthday boy late to his birthday party? Because it wasn't his party. It was Dej. It was Dejanay's birthday party. Listen, do y'all know the song? It's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, that kind of shit. And then on the flask, Dejanay was nice enough to include Quella and make sure she got a flask as well. Quella's invited. On the back of the flask, Quella name, she gets a personalized gift. Okay? So right now the facts are, it's Dejanay's party, and she had party favors that were specifically for each individual to drink and get drunk. That's at 8:40. Now, of course, fighting on your birthday is ghetto. But fighting on your birthday and your birthday weekend, and you think somebody trying to step up on you on your birthday weekend and your friends, and these are all your friends. Oh yeah, we about to wake this hoe up. Get up, everybody get up. Y'all come on with your video cameras. I'm finna wake this hoe up. She need to get up. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. The sun ain't even came up yet. Oh, she better get up because she ain't had no been saying all that slick shit last night. I don't care if she was drunk or not. She hoping to get up. Wake up, hoe. Let's fight. This is the dinner. The servants are there. The chef is there. That's Alyssa, y'all. Okay, so stop. That's Alyssa coming in. Don't say, look, thin self. Don't even say hi. She don't even say hi. There she go. Oh, okay. This Alyssa with a thin little gray outfit. And she walks right past. Now, did you hear somebody say, Lissa? Lissa. Y'all heard that? Matt, did y'all hear somebody say, Lissa? Why my screen got bright? Is my screen too bright? Oh my God, my screen is bright. What's going on? Is my screen too bright? What's going on here? Oh my God. What happened? I didn't touch nothing. Oh. Push your man, I'm tapping. Oh my. This is crazy. How do you get this to stop? Put your finger over what? But how am I hold my finger like this, girl? Girl, you like as white as me. Deborah Prince. This ain't me, baby. Oh, it's better. Thank you Put your finger over it. Put your hand on it. Thank you, Pebs. Because look, did it make it? It's gone because Pebs told me to put my hand up like this. Thank you, Pebs. Period, Royce. Just hold for a second. Pebs, you did it. You fixed it, baby. Pebs, I need you, Pebs, on my team. Thank you, baby. Okay. Now, Royce, what we doing for the gala? She's scheduled for tomorrow? Perfect. I love you, Royce. What we doing for the gala? What you doing? You been getting your tickets? Do we need to go back to the panel? We need to go to a panel? Because you got to be live. You got to be somewhere sitting down. You're number 2? Okay, but you still need to be sitting on a panel. Like we don't have no later than, okay, because we don't have time to be in the comments. All right. So let's back it up. There go little Miss Thing. Miss Thing. Little thin self. Look at her. And you see how many servants are in this house? It's a lot of servers in the house. It's a lot of chefs and servers in the house. I mean, the people that's serving them and cooking, shoot, they need to ask them, how was it after dinner? Okay? They need to ask them. They all in there. It's like it's a server right there. He don't have on no hat. Then you see Miss Than, Alyssa, come through. Right? She come through. Hold on, let me take this out. She don't speak.
It's just a in this big ass.
Well, hold on, let me back it up because a few people said hi to Miss Alyssa. Somebody, Alyssa. I've been telling y'all. Alyssa gonna come in and watch this. This
It's just a in this big ass house.
Several people call this miserable girl's name and she ain't say nothing. Lizza. And her miserable behind didn't say a word. Did y'all hear that? Y'all want me to play it back? Her name Melissa. Didn't say nothing. I'll play it back.
It's just a in this big ass.
Alyssa got on the gray. Alyssa got on the gray jumpsuit. She goes and sit next to.
It's just a in this big ass.
She's sitting next to Winter. Winter has on the black. So let's slow this down. All right. So here, this is what we got. So we all on the same page. Alyssa has on gray. DoorDash. My order has been picked up. And then Winter has on black. Winter has on black. Is that fair? Focus. Sitting next to Winter is Dejanay. Dejanay is taking an order from a guy in a hat. So this is a whole different guy that we just saw walking with Winter. I mean, it's a whole nother guy. Because this is the guy that's behind Hotcakes right here. That's one with that we can question him. How were they doing at dinner? Then we got this person sitting next to Dejanay. We can question him. Who is that? This is another server. There's Dejanay sitting at the head of the table because she's the birthday girl. All right. And then next to Dejanay, there's Malik and there's Khalil. Okay. There's Malik and there's Khalil sitting close to Quella.
It's just a in this big ass house.
This is the big ass house.
See?
Very, very big.
Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it because we used to drink motherfucking
Drink.
9:45. 9:45. Y'all see the time? Okay, so here's the card game. Here's the messy card game. All right, now hold on. I got something for y'all because it won't show here because he stops it here. Now, let's go to the fight. So after the card game, after the dinner, they do the messy card game. So let's get into it. This is a possible petty motive. Can y'all put petty? This is just my theory. I need y'all to put theory and petty in the comments. Type my theory and petty. This is not what actually happened, but I'm giving you guys something to think about. We all know that somebody in the house was jealous of her. If not all three of the girls, two of the girls, one of the girls, they already mad. We get it. But we're trying to see what trumped that fucking energy in the room. I want y'all to see how petty this theory is. Very petty. All right? It's about to happen. Very, very, very petty. Okay, so we're going to go over here to, why didn't I put that video in here? I'm sorry, I got to go to IG. I'm sorry. Let me go to IG. I didn't take it. I thought I took it out of IG. That's okay. We still got it. We can get to it. All right. So,
It don't take that long to get naked.
Where's my dinner y'all sent me the other day? Where's the dinner with the push-ups? Why do I not see this? Can someone send me my push-ups, please?
It don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long.
How did I not have this in order? Why wouldn't I have this in order? Oh, because everybody sent me the Navy Federal stuff last night and then knocked my order. Just bad. All right, y'all. Hold on for a second. Let me get this video up. God dang it. All right, so that's her saying it don't take that long to get naked. And then this is them fighting. I'm sorry, doing push-ups. Anybody got the push-up video? Hold on. Let me see. I probably put it in my tea. I probably put it over here. All right, anybody can send that IG for me? How did I misplace my push-up video? So weird. So weird of me to do that. Hold on. I gotta have this thing somewhere. All right, so I can't even find the push-up video to show y'all. This is sad. Lon, you still don't have the push-up video at all? Nowhere? This is so crazy. Okay, so in the push-up video, Poe, are you here? Poe, you got it. Let me find Poe. Poe, what's your... Let me find Poe. Poe probably ain't in the room. Poe sent it to me. There she go. Period, Poe. My boo sent it to me. Never mind. Found it. I had to think.
Winter, come on now.
All right, so listen to this. Now, I'm going to be fair. This may sound very petty to y'all. Right? So this is a scene where they're after dinner. Alyssa walks in, then speak. They all sitting away. Quella sitting by herself. This is a part of dinner. Dinner is over, and they walk right outside of the sliding glass door from the kitchen and start playing this game on the patio. Okay? Yeah. And it may sound like nah, but I want y'all to put it like this. Because when I think of her, when I think of Dejanay, I think of a bully. I think of somebody that's very self-centered, and she didn't like her no way. But what if this is something that just put icing on the cake? So think of, also listen to this. So this is them playing a simple game. Everybody's been drinking. Quella is making some drunk little remarks, but Quella is doing it out of fun. She's doing it out of fun. Such a coward, Candy. She's having fun, Alyssa is not in this video. Alyssa's standing off to the side watching. Everybody's in good spirits. Hold on. Back it up. Back it up. I want this back up for me.
Winter, come on now. Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What a garden, man. These people here.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
Winter, come on now.
Winter, come on now. That's Quella.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What a garden, man. These people here.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
Come on, Elise, grab a card. Everybody laughing but Elise.
Winter, come on now. Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What a garden, man. These people here.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
Come on, Elise, grab a card. So Elise standing back, watching.
Winter, come on.
All this laughter between these girls. Winter, come on. I'm gonna plank. Dejanay. Quella. Everybody having a good time. The only person ain't laughing is old miserable ass Elise. Ain't nothing funny. But at least they drunk fake. Like it seems to me they having a decent little time, right?
Winter, come on now. Deja, we
You
know
even
you
hear Khalil and Malik. Deja. You even hear the guys. Tell me you don't hear no guy. Listen.
Winter, come on now. Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank.
Did y'all not hear the dudes in the back? So we heard everybody but Elise. It's Quella speaking. I need y'all to follow me, please. Quella is making these little wisecracks innocent.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What Carter? Man, these people here.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
Somebody said, it's all that ass. Who was that? Somebody even said, it's all that ass. Elise grab a card, right? But did y'all hear Quella? Out of everybody that was having fun, Quella was...
Winter, come on now.
Winter, come on now.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see
So
what you got.
everybody just saying Deja, must be that ass. But Quella
Winter, come on now.
is making remarks. Innocent, but...
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What Carter? Man, these people here.
I don't hear nothing bad, but it's my birthday party weekend, and all it takes is for one person to put in my ear that somebody was trying to comfort me. They are talking and having fun.
Hi, Empress. Good evening, everyone listening. I have a question. I just came in, so my apologies. I wasn't here to catch everything. However, when I came in and what was being shown, to me, it looks like Elise. Okay, to me, it looks like Quella kind of felt the vibe of something being off.
That's what that video showed you?
Well, the reason why I say that is because what took place, the outcome.
But this is what this video shows you, that she felt something
No,
off?
well, what I'm saying to that is that if Elise was the only person in the room, and again, my apologies because I just jumped in, so I don't know what transpired prior to, right? And I really didn't catch a good glimpse. However, based on what has taken place, the fact that Quella is no longer here with us, it sounds to me like prior to going, there was some sort of vibe that might have been off.
If something
And
was off before going, then you don't go.
that is absolutely true. However, we do know that there are people that rationalize these things and go through anyway, hoping to, make a wrong ride or, get better acquainted or get better close with one another, if that makes sense.
Okay, so this is Quella.
Come on now.
I can't see it.
You don't even have to see it if you just listen.
Okay.
Quella.
We know you weren't working on upper body
That's
when
Quella.
you was working out. Come on,
Yes.
let me see what you
Yes.
got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank.
So does that make you sound like she knew something was going on? I know a lot
Well,
of people got their... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say what that sounds like to me is that based on what transpired, the outcome, of this whole ordeal, which brings us here. There was some sort of vibe that was off from the jump. And
And I'm
I
trying
agree
to
with
bring
you.
this vibe to you. So I'm trying to paint
Yes.
a narrative right now to where how these happy moments went to a fight.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Yes.
trying to do
Yes.
right
Yes.
now in these videos.
Yes. And when she's okay, I'm going to drop
No, go
down.
ahead and finish because I'm gonna save this video while you're doing it. I'm listening. I'm just putting my video in the. I'm putting it in the album.
Okay.
I'm listening. Nope,
Okay.
I'm listening. Come on, let's be fair.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to preface this again based on what happened, the outcome. Um, I don't know if you have ever experienced this, but I certainly have, and I'm sure that there are people in the comments and who are listening who might have, where you're amongst friends, at least associates and people that you call friends,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever the slightest, simplest, like minute situation can bring, the energy wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And people would then feed off of it as opposed to saying, it's not that serious. So Elise, to me, sounds like that conduit who peeped how she was already hearing the whispers, right? Quella wasn't privy to the whispers. So
Right.
she was already hearing the whispers. And in that moment, she's looking at everything like, oh, Lord, I don't know, but that's just my little
All right.
spiel of the whole thing, because while I'm not exactly, I don't have all of the details, to
Mm-hmm.
me, it sounds like Elise might be a individual with the least culpability. And while not saying anything gives you just as guilty as everyone else,
Mm-hmm.
by, speaking up and saying, no, this is not right.
Oh, sweet.
I feel like she might have been that person who was noticing everyone's fakeness, if you will. And not to say Quilla was being fake. What I'm saying in regards to her is all of the energy was being geared towards her. And Elise, acknowledge that, if you will, if that made sense, based on the outcome. Because I'm sure before a fight even took place, as the video shows, the videos that we've been seeing, we don't know what was happening and what was the temperature prior to that. We're just getting glimpses and
Well,
pieces.
I'm
Yet
going to
it
show you
says
the
a
little.
lot.
I'm getting to that with the little videos that we do have to try to make sense to it. So we have another video after this one.
Okay, I'm going to drop down.
So
Thank you.
So let me just say this before you leave, LNS. So Alyssa, Dejanay, and Winter are best friends.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
they have the childhood photos together. They
Mm.
met Quilla in college,
Oh, yeah.
but they've been on vacations together before.
Mm-hmm.
Quilla is the best friend to Khalil,
Mm-hmm.
but Khalil is also friends with Malik, Deja, Winter, and also Nazir and Elise.
I see the pictures being painted. Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so the part Elise would play would be more like, I already don't like this bitch quelling. She talking too much. Wait, wait till we get in the room. I'm gonna tell Dejanay.
Empress, I agree with that. However, can I add something? Elise, coincidentally, sisters was killed prior to.
But she still went
So,
trip.
no, absolutely. Did she know? Did she know
Why wouldn't you know?
before going on the
If
trip?
we found out her sister was dead, she had to know.
Oh, all right, now, okay,
Like
that
you
part.
gotta know. Like everybody, once your family member die, the whole family gets in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
So why
Yes, it
wouldn't she
is.
know? Elise is kind of cold to me. That's all I get from her. She's really stale and cold. Now I have
Oh,
another video I'm gonna show you.
okay, and I'm dropping down.
She's a little
Thank you.
stale. You're welcome, baby. So, and also I want to show y'all the video that allegedly Elise and Winter went live too. So let me get that video out. I sent it to Veronica. All right, thank you, LNS, for that. Anybody else? So my job here is not to judge what you say, but we're going to put holes in each other. We don't want any holes in each other's conversation, so we got to fill it with a fact. So we just let LNS know who Elise is and what part she plays, honey. Just nasty. Okay, I'll play this in Veronica's. I'll just go back to Veronica. Here, you know what? Let me just send it to myself again more. I'll send it to Lana again. And then it's always in Veronica's text messages. Okay, so is somebody supposed to be dropping on me? Hold on. My food. Oh, shoot. Where is it? Oh, that's who was at the door. Hold on, Loyalty Queen. God dang it, my food. My food, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, man, Loyalty Queen. Let me go wash my hands here. It's so quiet when I have Conrad shoved off in the bedroom. He be like so quiet. Thank you, Loyalty Queen. I wish you was here. I'll share it with you. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. All right. So I got my lunch, my dinner. All right. So back to this video. Okay. All right, so in this video, listen to them.
Winter, come on now.
Yep, yeah, TT. You saw the number?
Deja.
Okay.
We know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out.
Take
Come
a
on,
picture.
let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what
Go
is
for
that?
it. Thank you, TT. Lana, you got a photo?
What Carter? Man, these people here.
All that ass. It all that ass. That might be Malik saying that. And then the boy say, come on, Elise.
Winter, come on now.
You hear everybody talking.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What Carter?
Malik, all that ass.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
And then Khalil said, come on, Elise, grab a card.
Winter, come on now. Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter.
Is drunk and she just saying her little 1, 2. All right, so this is that was the push-ups. After the push-ups, this takes place. Now we heard Quella, ooh, what you doing, Winter? What is that? These people, your upper body strength. These people, your upper body strength. Quella, what is you doing? Dejanay, Winter. That's all you hear from Quella. This Quella again.
You don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it
So
hot.
this is after the dinner. Being herself. So this is issue with this video while she being herself. So at this point, this is where we feel as though they were plotting. Listen, ain't no coincidence that God, we have privy to these certain videos. These videos, you can look at them as a snippet. There's a lot of information in videos. I found so much in the little bit that we have. This is what I gather from this. Big house is quiet. Big old house with an echo.
It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at?
Quella with her little antics, little drunk, little verbiage.
She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
They, when girls said they crew. Nobody ain't laughing at this point. But this is the thing about this video. Alyssa, why everybody ain't on the bed standing up? Sit down. Like, we in your room watching you.
You don't take that long to get naked,
we in the
hoes.
room. We in your room watching you. Oh, we can't see it now, y'all. Okay, look. When she walks in, Alyssa standing up.
I'm gonna keep it hot.
Went on the
You gonna keep
bed,
it hot? What?
but ain't nobody smiling.
When girls said they crew.
They go Alyssa just looking, and they go Winter on the bed just looking. So what if, with all these little hot girl remarks, thank you, pretty TT. What if, so we've seen two videos to where Quilla is a little tipsy and having drunk fun with her friends. Honestly, I feel as though she was having a great time. And those are her little, that's her little energy. And she give off those little comments and little antics. But again, all it takes is one simple bitch. Do y'all understand? One simple chick to say, the quiet one. You ain't heard Alyssa. You barely see her in the videos. And when we do see her, she walking past Quella. It's Dejanay's birthday weekend, and Dejanay and Alyssa and Winter, they tight. They are the true three. They are the friends. They were friends before Quella. What if Alyssa was standing back just scoping? Shout out to all these gifts. Thank you, Pretty TT. What if she was standing back scoping out the scenery? Because the video when her walk, this video is after dinner. You can tell they all got on the same clothes. Quella the only one went and got naked. Quella went and took her clothes off and put on the bathing suit. Okay? Quella walking through the house.
When girls said they crew.
Blue, gray, and black. That's what they wore at dinner, right? That's what everybody wore to dinner. So this is right after dinner, right after the push-ups. This is right after dinner, right after the push-ups. Thank you guys. Going like I love y'all. Can y'all give me some gala tickets while we wait on these gifts, please? I need gala tickets and gala gifts because I'm in the gala. Please, I know y'all rock with me, and we all here together for one common ground goal. So let's get me there while we get these facts, while we take this case apart. And then for the girls that are just coming in, we're going to educate y'all on what the extradition process is. Because I see now we're almost at 1,000 people. So that means a lot of you guys haven't seen the update on the extradition process, like what it entails, what it is, what it does. And then I did a live early this morning without a lot of you guys there. So I'm going to be able to show you guys that. Okay. We're waiting on these gifts to get off the screen. TT is mean with the gifts. Period. Okay. It's quiet, y'all. The gift's just going and going. How about we play a little music or something? What can we play while these gifts just go and go? Alexa. Alexa. Why my Alexas ain't never plugged up? I swear to God, this is the most unplugged ass Alexas in the world. I believe, I swear to God. Oh, because my ass probably turned this stuff off. Oh, God. Anyway, Alexa don't want to work. Okay, we're here. Period, pretty TT. Oops, don't want to work. I was going to play a song for y'all. Thank you, Miss Legends. Okay. All right, so before we go through this really quickly, let's just see the videos again real quick because I need y'all just to have an idea what we talking about. We ain't blaming nobody. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. Okay? All right, so this is Shanquella.
Winter, come on now.
Winter, come on now.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What call that? Man, these people here.
Innocent fun. Innocent fun. I say innocent fun. All right, here's another video. Right after dinner. This is what this is right after dinner.
It don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at?
Winter, there's Winter's on the bed. Alyssa in the gray, baby in the blue.
I'm gonna keep it
right
hot.
After dinner.
You gonna keep it hot? What?
Right after dinner.
When girls said they crude. The one that's like mediocre is my check-ins. I can't remember.
Now, after that dinner, they in the room together. The guys are even back there. This is just an example. Women are on the trip together. All of a sudden, one person. This kind of happened to me before. Take my screenshot. Let me tell y'all something. My best friend of 25 years lied on me. And I went to this girl's house while she lied on me. I didn't even know a lie existed. I didn't even know it was a lie. But I knew, something ain't right. And I was like, okay, y'all all right? Y'all didn't tell me y'all was going here. And I kept asking all these questions. This girl had lied to me to one of my friends. I'm at this girl's house. I'm the elephant in the room. I end up leaving. But the girl came back and told me later on that the reason why she was acting funny with me in her house is because my best friend of 25 years had told her a lie on me. That wasn't even true. She told me what she said. I said, that ain't even true. Thank y'all for the gala trophies and gifts. I appreciate y'all. Can y'all give me some gala tickets as well? I appreciate y'all. And if my friends were ratchet, it could have been an outcome of where I would have been in a fight. Because I was the odd man out because everybody there was cousins. And my best friend of 25 years was my best friend. And then the girl house I was in was the cousin of another girl. So it was like 4 cousins, my best friend and me. And my best friend was going up against me for this girl. And I was in her house with her cousins and her family. Thank you, family business. Nope, I don't talk to her at all. Nope. Anybody ever did weird stuff to me, I'm done with them. And she's still calling, texts, and whatever. If you don't know why we don't talk, girl, something wrong with you. I don't talk to her at all. Oh, thank you. I don't frequent your live, but I got a little bit. Would you like them? Yes, please. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Mr. G. Oh, I need tickets. Thank you. You chose me. Thank you, Mr. G. Oh, thank y'all for the tickets. I appreciate you. Baby Iffy. Craig, I felt them. I did leave. I left. But, thank y'all for the tickets. You were like number 2 earlier. What? Y'all cutting up like that? But the number gonna change, y'all. We got one more day. Tomorrow, the big day. Thank you, Big Dynasty. Thank you. Oh, y'all coming out the woodworks to help me. Thank y'all for helping Empress. How do we give tickets? Cottage, do you have some in there? You can either vote with gala gifts or you can get tickets. So the tickets are in your little thing, Cottage. They're in your little wallet. Like you go in the wallet, you know where your exclusive gifts are? Oh, thank you, Miss Legend. Your exclusive gifts are, they're in there. Or diamonds. Yeah, you can give me gala diamonds. Or thank you, Mr. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all for helping me. Yeah, I need help. This is so emotional. Gala makes you cry because people that don't never come to your room, they come and help you out. They come so, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tinder. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all for the gala tickets. Thank you, G. To my got you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. This is good. This feels good. You become my favorite. Oh, family business. Thank you. I will have a great night. Thank you because you came and blessed me. My night just got more great. Thank you, Classy B. Thank y'all for the gala tickets and the gala gifts. Legend, Miss Legend, when you became so rich, period. Not y'all about to go off in here. Thank you, WBIGO. You've been doing stories all day. Thank you. Thank y'all. Roll. All right. Period. Gala tickets, gala gifts. Gala tickets, gala gifts. Thank you. Oh, my God. Y'all helping me be great. Oh, my God. Thank you. This makes me smile. Thank y'all. As hosts, we really like to compete in this gala. And thank you. Thank you, family business. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Nun. Thank y'all. S-Love came through with the 1s and 2s. Love you, Miss Legends. Time for you to make a small investment, Miss Legend. Come on to the app. Come on back. Just start with a small investment, baby. And we're going to flip it slowly. Just a little one. Come on, y'all. Come on with the galas. Come on with the galas. Prince, I see you sneaking in my room. I'm in the gala. Give me some tickets. Get on Prince. I see you. All right. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for the gala tickets. Thank y'all for the gala gifts. Y'all got to live in here for a second. Jesus. Gala, gala, gala. All right. So we saw the dinner. Thank you so much, Miss Nana. We saw the push-ups. And we saw when she was walking to the house and saying, where y'all hoes at? It don't take that long. Number 3. Choo, choo. Thank you, family business. Tomorrow going to be a big day too. Woo. We got to make it. So listen. So she was having drunk fun and making these remarks. What if those remarks sparked a conversation of hate? They already was jealous of her, okay, when they came over because of who she is. But we cannot negate the fact that Dejanay is on her IG, right? They've been around and hang around each other. This ain't their first out-of-country trip. What if those little drunk remarks sparked that big fight? G, period. Oh, G, I know who you are. What's up, G? What if, y'all? All right, scenario. Y'all must ain't heard what she was saying. Quilla. What? That bitch talk. I don't know. She seemed fucking shady, like she playing in y'all face. While y'all was down there doing push-ups, she was talking about how you weak. Dejanay, and your arms, your upper body strength, like you weakness, you like winter, you like, girl, girl. I ain't even want to play. I was just standing back watching. Khalil asked me to get a card. I ain't even want to play. Quella was taking over the cards. Every time I look around, she was the one grabbing the cards. What if something petty happened like that? It's a possibility. And then Dejanay like, what? Period, G. I know this bitch ain't trying me. Like, you probably paid for Khalil Way to get to this and paid for half of the Airbnb. But bitch, this is my birthday party. Like, you didn't have to be here, bitch, because we invited you. This is my birthday party weekend. Right? Fuck that. I'm gonna beat this whole ass. No. I don't give a damn. Fuck that. I'm gonna get that hoe in the morning. Watch. I'm gonna relax now, but watch. I'm gonna beat that whole ass. She wakes up 6:45 a.m. because we know the Mexican sun sets. It rises at Let me show you what time the sun rises. Let me show y'all what time the sun rises. Because we gotta go by what we know. We got to go by any little thing we can find. Okay? What time the sun rise, y'all? 6:42 a.m. That's what daylight starts. At 6:42 a.m. in Mexico. Why? Because Prezi looked it up. We looked it up. Hello. Okay? 6:42 a.m. Is that fair? Okay? Because those girls were closer to Dejanay than they were to her. Those are Dejanay. Okay, WBIGO reporting live.
Good evening.
Good
This is
evening.
Arjur.
Good evening. Hello, Arjur.
I was looking through some footage that you had shown, and it was of the other young lady who seems to be instigating this frustration. She was speaking about how when two friends are beefing, they're going to fight it out.
I'll play that again. I was playing that next, but let's play it now.
Okay. Okay.
Right there.
In that, who's the girl that's talking?
They're trying to say it was Elise, but how we look at it. Hold on.
The one that was explaining on why you're going to fight it out because you're friends. Well, what she said before she said that was that
okay, go ahead.
Robinson had been saying something smart with her smart mouth. So I would say that did initiate whatever went on was her innocent joking. The other young lady portrayed it as being a smart mouth. Is why they needed to fight. So but I'm gonna go back and look at it, and I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. I'm sorry I didn't.
We're gonna play it. No.
I'm sorry I didn't make that clear. I didn't make that clear at all. But I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Okay.
You're talking about the video when they went on Instagram. I get it. No, I received that. That was gonna be the next video I play. Some of y'all be focused and y'all be listening. See, these my day ones. Okay. Whenever y'all can come up here and talk about this stuff, that lets me know y'all been in here for days.
Yes.
And that helps me guide too. Y'all are a guide for me. Tank.
Thank you.
Love you, WBIGO 72.16 News. Period.
Holla.
Holla. All right, so this is what she's talking about. So this is the alleged video.
Man, I can't rush her.
Listen.
You're thirsty. Talk about talk.
Hold on, Niche. I'm gonna let you come up.
All right, so yes, she did have a fight that y'all see, and that's going viral. They were fighting because Quilla did some crazy shit while she was drunk. she basically told her to, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Chloe didn't want to, and that's how that happened. Unfortunately, she did die because of...
That got blanked out.
On the bed. So I don't know. Because y'all see something in the video don't mean that happened. They're just trying to cover it up with a broken spine and whatever else they're saying.
What do you think? All right, Niche, I need you to come up here, sis. Let me tell y'all something.
You all like y'all. I was not fighting in the video. So the person that was fighting in the video is not up here, and she can only speak for herself.
Don't even care.
So until she gets up here, she can speak on her behalf.
That's what happened. That's how her spine broke. Stupid asses.
So this is the funny thing about this video, this audio. The first girl said they trying to cover it up by saying her neck and her spine broke. Then the second girl said, and that's how she did it, stupid asses. That's how.
Because we were there. There's multiple
I'm gonna play it back.
people there, not just the girl that was fighting.
I'm gonna play it back.
What's the question that y'all asked?
Who he said not lying? Geraldo? Geraldo gonna get his ass busted open. Where he live at? Where's Geraldo live? So tell him I want to pay him to come talk to us. I'm sick of him. We gonna talk to Geraldo.
If me and my friend is going through something, we gonna fight it out. So that's just that. Nobody's gonna jump in. And that's just what happened.
We need him to come to us. The lead attorney just keep bringing that dummy back.
Shut the fuck up and just listen.
I hear her voice trembling.
Y'all act like we picked the bed up and hit her.
Y'all act like we picked the bed up and hit her. I'm going to bring an interpreter, Niche. Come up here and have a conversation with Niche. I'm going to bring somebody.
After she fell...
Niche, there's a lot of Spanish girls in here.
She was not dead. So what are you talking about?
After she fell, she was not dead. So what are you talking about? Niche. Come up here so we can have a conversation. I got quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, bacon chicken.
Y'all can ask questions. We will answer them. But if y'all going to be negative, we're just going to start blocking people.
So much meat.
No, the autopsy results is not valid.
Autopsy not valid, y'all.
I look like you.
% of cancer patients suffer from
That's
skin
it.
side effects. What if your care and touch could make a difference?
So that's the video. Hey, look up the cottage. Have y'all ever seen the autopsy report? We saw the original autopsy, well, the first autopsy report from the Mexican government. Yes. That's all over the internet. I may have a picture of it. Who made this for $1? Alpha G. That's what she said. But the first time she was like, the autopsy with the neck and the back is a cover-up. And then right after that, Elise said, well, her spine was broke. Y'all want to hear that again? Roast me while I eat. One more time. Y'all want to hear it again? Okay, one more time. Yeah, they went live after they got back. That was Elise and
Man, I can't rush her.
Vincent.
Man, I can't rush her.
Hold on.
So that's the black woman who.
Man, I can't rush her. You're thirsty. Talk about talk.
All right, so yes, she did have a fight that y'all see, and that's going viral. They were fighting because Quilla did some crazy shit while she was drunk. So she basically told her to, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Quilla didn't want to, and that's how that happened. Unfortunately, she did die because of...
Why is she calling me? Why do they call me when I'm live? Hello? Yeah, what's up, babe? Doing what? Did they give you the thing that you passed? No, they said accepted, but I'm still waiting on the passing result. So after that, you're going to start doing your hours as of today. So you'll go on live and just be on live for 2 hours. No, you're going to go on your own. You're just going to solo. And be quiet about it. Just go live and just be in there playing music. Play some gospel music, just to make up. But I'm still waiting on some results for you. But it said accepted. It said accepted. You don't go to nobody live. You're just going to go on your solo live. You just open up the phone and hit live. That's it. I'm going to try to come find you, but I'm live. You can come in my live. You ain't got nobody know you in here, but you need to go live too for 2 hours. Okay, bye. Darn, y'all. Like, as soon as we be playing the video, always somebody bothering us. What is this?
Mr. Roland.
When did Mr. Rowland get life in prison? He got life in prison a year ago. Just mess up what we got going on, y'all. You know? Here we go.
Man, I can't rush her.
Hold on.
You're thirsty. Talk about talk.
So that's the black woman who.
Man, I can't rush her. You're thirsty. Talk.
All right, so yes, she did have a fight that y'all see, and that's going viral. They were fighting because Quilla did some crazy shit while she was drunk. So she basically told her to, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Quilla didn't want to, and that's how that happened. Unfortunately, she did die because of on the bed. So I don't know. Because y'all see something in the video don't mean that happened. They're just trying to cover it up with a broken spine and whatever else they're saying. You all like y'all. I was not fighting in the video. So the person that was fighting in the video is not up here, and she can only speak for herself. So until she gets up here, she can speak on her behalf.
That's what happened. That's how her spine broke. Stupid asses.
But that's why her spine broke, stupid ass. They're trying to say she hit her spine on the bed. You know why? I'm going to tell you what they're trying to say.
We are talking because we were there. There's multiple people there, not just the girl that was fighting. So I'm confused with what's the question you're trying to ask. Honestly, if me and my friend is going through something, we gonna fight it out. So that's just that. Nobody's gonna jump in. And that's just what happened.
Mad attitude.
Y'all want to hear the story? Shut the fuck up and just listen.
So cold. Heartless.
Y'all act like we picked the bed up to hit her.
Alyssa and Winter. Y'all act like we picked the bed up and hit her with it. They're trying to say her back hit the bed. That was it.
After she fell, she was not dead. So what are you talking about? Y'all can ask questions. We will answer them. But if y'all going to be negative, we're just going to start blocking people.
The first story was alcohol poisoning. This don't sound like alcohol poisoning, right? It's from they went live on IG one day. So we recorded it out everybody was in there live this day. And we got the recording from another source that put it on YouTube.
No, the autopsy results is not valid.
Oh, I'm gonna block you.
We learned so much. All right, there you go. So every single thing that I found and that was brought to me, I've been holding it for y'all, but so we can have these videos. Like, you know, we need this. All this stuff is gonna be so important. So important. Hold on. Because you know we're gonna be following this case like crazy, right? Mm-hmm.
So that's the black woman who...
Hold on, I have to edit this.
So that's the black woman who...
That's a black woman. So all I need is 1 second. Oh, 35th of a second, 45th. Is it a whole second? Yep.
So that's the black woman who...
Listen, I can't get nothing out of this. Hold on, there we go.
So that's the black woman who... So that's the black woman who... So that's the black woman who...
Man, I can't.
So that's the black woman who...
Shut up, sir.
So that's the black woman. So that's the black...
All right, I'll take that. Good God. I'll just add it here. All right, so what do y'all think about that? Y'all heard it there. Now, this is another thing that you guys didn't notice. Well, not notice. A lot of you guys noticed it, a lot of stuff. But I definitely wanted y'all to take note of how early it was. So let's be fair. If the son Yes, I'm great, Vivi. Love you. If the son and this is us just until we get an update, we just have to keep going over the facts. So this is the Mexican sun, y'all. All right, 6:42 a.m. is when it starts. Nice little, you know, sunrise starting 6:42 a.m. Okay, it may be backwards, but let me show you the 6:42. I'm gonna make it big right here. Just look where the sun is. I know y'all want a good old mirror. 6:42 a.m. at right there. Okay, you got a question, Royce? So you want to come up? You have a question? The thing about it is, hold on, y'all. Flip. Now, the thing about it is, they have so many questions, right? I only heard a blogger saying the girl locked up. Yeah, Don Diva, because we waiting. Y'all want me to go through the extradition process again so y'all can understand how it goes? And then I'll show you what I recorded for y'all. So this is why we don't know if she's locked up or not. When the FBI has a convict or whatever you want to call her, they're not obligated to update anything. They're not obligated. The lady Lisa talk on YouTube. Road rats. I don't trust none of them. I'm going to get my own information with y'all, and we going to go through the facts. I don't trust none of them bloggers. And Mexico, I don't want shit from them. We got to figure this out on a common sense, and we're going to have to pray. I need to talk. You know who I want to talk to? Nazir. Can y'all get me Nazir, please? Can y'all get me Nazir? She can't get no information from the Mexico authority because this is a wide open murder case. Ain't no Mexican authorities can tell nobody nothing. They shouldn't be talking to nobody about nothing. They can't. It's an open case. That's basically treason almost. These are documents that no, the Mexican authority can't talk about nothing to nobody. So ain't no telling what she over there saying. So this is what I look at. When I listen to bloggers, they're a blogger just like me. They're a broadcaster just like me. We can do the same things. Some people lie when they tell a story. Some people choose to tell the truth. And then a lot of us, then we'll come up with theories, but we have to say allegedly, and we have to make sure you know this is not what actually happened, but just think. You have to use like jargon and operative words so you don't confuse your audience. A lot of those broadcasters confuse the hell out of us. And I don't like listening to them because when I listen to them, I'm like, you know, Lovey, yeah, you got to go, baby. You'll not act. And disclaimers, right? If we weren't there, all this stuff we got here is all the thing I can do is bring it to the forefront and let y'all listen to it. So let's talk about the extradition process. So we want smart women in the room. Okay, so the first question gonna be, and I chose these things to look up because they make sense to me, and it's gonna be easy for me to explain to you ladies. What are the conditions? What are the conditions necessary for extradition? This case is very eerie, Don Diva. Very, I agree. What are the conditions necessary for extradition? The principle of double criminality provides that the act for which the accused person or convict is requested to be extradited by the requesting country must be a crime in the territorial country as well, or state, meaning the fugitive's activity must constitute a crime in both the territorial state or country and the requesting state or country. Mexico would be the requesting country. The territorial country would be the USA. And they have to basically prove that double criminality happened on USA soil as well as Mexico soil. Double criminality. The question was, what are the conditions necessary? Under what conditions would it be necessary for we to get an extradition for this girl? All right. Next question. The lies would make it valid. Absolutely, babe. The lies, the cover up, it's going to be a lot. Next question. How long does an international extradition take? An international extradition. Extradition of persons located abroad can take many weeks, many months, or many years. Yes, road rats, can take a while. The United States works with foreign authorities to locate wanted persons and then to request the extradition of the person. However, the extradition case is handled by the foreign authorities, Mexico, and the foreign courts. All right. So extradition can take forever, but once they extradite this person, they're going to have to do it over in their courts once they receive them. Last question, and this is one of the most important ones. You ready? What is the process? I've already told you guys what are the conditions necessary. Like, why would we extradite this person? That was the first one. The second one is, how long would that take? And the third one is, what is the process? Okay, what is the process? The extradition process basically involves 3 steps. A demand from the demanding state or country, meaning Mexico is going to demand the U.S. extradite this person. The issuance of a extradition warrant. Mexico already told us we got a warrant, we have a court order, and we are already submitting it to the American government. We waiting on America. And probable cause. We've already seen probable cause. It's going to be femicide. She beat this girl until she died for being a girl, a woman. And this is important, a damn identification hearing. A hearing has to take place. A hearing got to take place. We didn't know that, did we, ladies? And it's called an identification hearing. In this hearing, all the evidence is going to be brought forth, and then they're going to prove Dejanay is who she is. And then they got to determine, all right, let's do it. But before you do that, hold on, ASAP, I got you. But before they do that, the Mexican government has to send the court order, send the warrant to the Internal Affairs. Then they look over it. Then they send it to a judge, a district judge. And then the judge looks over it. He signs off on it and say, okay, let's have a hearing. And then in that hearing, that's when the judge is going to determine, can we go ahead and extradite this ass? An identification hearing. That's something to think about. This can take some weeks, months, or years. We're praying for just a few weeks. That's why we keep asking, where is Dejanay? They can't update us because there's a whole process. A step 1, 2, 3, and 4 that got to take place before we even see Dejanay in handcuffs with a uniformed officer to her left, a uniformed officer to her right, walking to the plane, going to seat 33B with her head held down and handcuffs. We got a long way to go. So now, all we got is now I got to pull up every proof video, this and that. That's all we can do is replay everything, all the proof videos, this and that. We got to replay all this stuff so we can keep this case alive. They have to make sure they have El Chapo instead of El Choco or El Chuco. Got to make sure. And they have to make sure that it's her and these allegations apply to her. And then they say, okay, boom, bam, let's go. The only thing is we need America to speed up the process and don't play in our face. If Mexico gonna try her, let them do it. Don't be trying to be clout chasing. All right. So before I play this video, what I made for y'all today, for the girls that be asleep, when I go live, she need to snitch on all their ass. I'm going to play a video to give you more insight on extradition. So now when y'all go back to work, y'all can say, y'all, we waiting on the extra. I need y'all to go back to work and talk facts. Because y'all are going to be educating the people at work. Because we got facts over here. We ain't talking no BS. So now when y'all talk about the case, she was who? I'm going to keep you guys updated on what y'all need to say to the people that's also concerned at your workplace, your kids, your mama. Come on, ASAP. ASAP coming up. Thank you. I was in the middle of preaching.
Go on YouTube, put in Funky Dineva. Funky, F-U-N-K-Y.
What's she gonna say?
You know Funky Dineva.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Y'all got the same ideology.
Oh, so he good then. So we don't need to look at him then, right?
Yeah. No, you should. You should. You should. I'm telling you, Em. I'm telling you.
But if we have the same ideology, then we good. We just gonna keep pushing our
But
case
his
for it.
commentary, it's the commentary. Him and Gerald, they have the same a dialect, should I say? Like they both punks and they speak a little differently than we do.
Yeah, but if they're not gonna give us no, I mean, we good.
Girl, I'm gonna send it to you and you can look
All
at
right,
it
well,
tonight
send it
and
to
you
me,
can be
girl.
hollering and then
I
okay.
know Funky Geneva. He's from Atlanta. I know him. He's
No,
the
he's
one.
from Miami and moved to
Oh, but
Atlanta
he lives
and
in
got his
Atlanta
degree
now.
and
I
moved back
remember
to
him.
Miami.
He was one of the ones that put Savannah down so bad and made her look so shameful because she was doing a
Really?
show. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, you can go find that how he dogged Savannah out.
Me and him went to Carol City together.
Yeah, but we're gonna stay on the case. But yeah, I
Okay,
know
boo.
who he is. But if they ain't giving me no proof that she arrested, like
No, but they no. But his commentary, and then he's on the show with Claudia Jordan
yeah,
and
and I don't like
Star.
some of the stuff Claudia said either. So I don't watch
I
other
don't like
broadcasters. But let me
Claudia.
just
She
say this.
played her. Ooh,
But let me
girl,
say this.
Claudia, you ain't lying.
Yeah, I don't want to watch them because every time I watch, the only
But
people I
no,
watch.
this is his.
Let me tell
Yeah,
y'all.
this is his commentary on his own. This
Yeah,
is
I
not
don't
him on
watch them though.
Fox.
Yeah, the only people I watch ACSB. I mean, I'm gonna urge y'all to watch this person is the messy broadcaster, that little light skinned girl with the natural hair, and Gerald. That's it. At the end of that, I don't even
Okay.
care about nobody
So
else.
I'm gonna send this to
Yeah,
you, and this may be something that you want to just listen to, even if you don't play it. You feel me?
I don't listen to nobody else, but go ahead, you can. Yeah, because these people don't be
What Royce? What's your mama zodiac sign? Royce,
Sagittarius.
what's her sign?
No, I no. If somebody talking truth, I'll receive it. But I can't receive people that make me think at the end of when I'm listening to them
That's the
speak.
thing.
And
You
I
know how
receive him. I know who he is. And then another thing
he's a
too.
messy. He's a
I
messy
know who he
troll,
is,
but
Princess.
he's
I
being.
know who he is, but I can tell you today I ain't gonna listen to him. I'll listen to Gerald, the North Carolina beat,
But
and
he's being serious, and Quentin that's who I know him as. Quentin, he's a very serious
yeah, but I
individual.
don't want to listen
But
to him, fool.
he let okay, that's fine, Pooh.
Yeah, I do. I'll listen to Nosy Bystander. Do y'all know the Nosy Bystander? I'm gonna recommend this girl to y'all. If I'm asleep, go listen to Nosy Bystander. Do y'all know the Nosy Bystander?
I'm still sending it to you because you're gonna want to
Send
hear
it to
this.
me.
Okay.
Okay. ASAP. Yeah. Remember, y'all, I don't listen to other broadcasters. Yeah. The only way y'all can get me to listen to something if y'all telling me that the FBI put up an update and a news bulletin, boom, like that. Or if seeing, like, I'll go to them. But I'll go to Nosy Bystander. Like, I would like to work with her. That's how much I respect that girl. I used a lot of her stuff when we were opening up the pastor and his daughter in Atlanta. Pastor, y'all help me because you know my memory a little off a little bit. No, I already used Kimberly Jones. I use North Carolina Beat. No, I'm just saying I would prefer to work with her. You know, girl power. No, do y'all know I interviewed North Carolina Beat? God bless me for him to come on the panel when me and Ross is on the panel together. North Carolina Beat came to the panel and allowed us to talk to him for hours. Like, he's dope. I use a lot of his stuff too, but I'm just saying, as to work with someone, it's girl power for me. I would love to work with Nosy Bystander because she bases her commentary on nothing. Oh yeah, he dope. TD Jakes, thank you. But I'm all for girl power. Yeah, but it'd be great to have North Carolina Beat as a third too, if he wanted. But, I be trying to work my girls. But I've spoken to North Carolina Beat on the phone. He's the one that gave me Nazir's phone number. Before he put it out to the world, he gave it to me first. And I'll show you the receipt. So I know him. We don't have to always open up our resources. We don't have to say, oh, look what they did. But the number out now, he gave it out to the world. But before y'all got the phone number, look. Oh shoot! Wait. Which one is in Gerald? I forgot. I sent all these darn Navy Federal Bank things out. I can't even pull him up. Lana, can you help me go down and pull up North Carolina Beats IG? Oh, maybe I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, so absolutely. I listened to him and the nosy bystander. That's it. When it was time for us to bust open the TD Jakes case, I used some of her stuff and then I kept digging in to find my own. Because I only believe in facts. I don't like clickbait hosts. I don't like clickbait broadcaster. They doing weird stuff. And I definitely don't want to hear nobody that throw somebody else down in the past. Like just now when you get where you going at, you good now. Like I don't like broadcasters like that. I ain't perfect, but I know better. I can tell you that. And I ain't gonna just come for you. It'll be different if you did something to me or my children. But if you doing something big, why the hell I'm gonna go live in front of 5,000 people and talk about what you doing big? I'll never. And people like that, I do not rock with. That means you did that on jealousy, son. Ain't nobody even ask you for that. You did that on jealousy, boo-boo. Let me find this receipt. Lana, do you see his name? He got 2 IGs, a personal one and a real one. That ain't Gerald. It's GER. You know, I'm going to follow everybody in the G's because I cannot find him. Okay, Lana, as soon as you find it for me, please give it to me. Oh, there you go. All right, so I don't know if he lets y'all follow this IG. Oh, yeah, y'all do. So this is his IG. This is North Carolina Beats real IG. And when I go to the messages, look, this is real IG. So y'all know. I don't have to always, hold on, talk about our sources. So I'm going to go to the messages right here. I'm just going to hit the message. And when I hit that message, that's a whole conversation with us. All right. So I know him. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you. I want to mirror because you can see some of the stuff that we said. But, oh, you want me to just mirror so you can see that it's him? Oh, yeah, I'll let y'all see the top part. It says, what the top part say on November 18th. This is him. What does it say? Hey, I said, hey, love. Thank you. Thank you so much for blessing my panel. Yes, you're welcome. Here, his number, period. So I know him very well and respect him. But just because I said I want to work with the nosy broadcaster don't mean I don't respect him. Did y'all see that receipt? So yeah, oh, let's see the weirdo. Now, before we got off subject, we talking about extradition, right? Extradition, ready? Why are the conditions necessary for extradition? The principle of double criminality. All right. USA, Mexico, USA, how to determine if a crime was committed in both countries. How long does an international extradition take? It can take weeks, months, and years for a successful extradition to take place. And what is the process for extradition? All right. The country, Mexico, has to put in a demand to the United States, which they did. Then they have to issue out an extradition warrant, which they did. Then the USA and the Internal Affairs have to find a probable cause. And then that probable cause have to leave the Internal Affairs and go to the district judge. And then the district judge have to determine that it's worthy to have an identification hearing. All right. Once that hearing, then if they pose that this person needs to be extradited, then they will. So in order for you to get a good, clear, concise view of it, I made a video earlier today. All right, so basically, while y'all was asleep, this video is basically going to give us information, step-by-step information on how the extradition process will take place or can take place involving the Mexican government sending out the arrest warrant for Dejanay and the USA State Department, how they handle it in determining whether or not criminality was present in both countries or both states, and whether or not they're going to actually act on it. But there's so many steps that takes place. So this is going to depict that. And I'll stop and we'll talk through it as we progress.
Bring in former NYPD Chief of Detectives and ABC News contributor Robert Boyce, as well as ABC News contributor, managing partner of the Cochran Law Firm, Shauna Lloyd. So, Shauna, let me begin with you on this question of extradition. If, in fact, the suspect is developed, the big question now is how would that process work from the U.S. to Mexico? How much we see the movies, people run across the border, but how effective is the extradition process in achieving justice for a suspect who's in Mexico?
Well, it's interesting because we do have a treaty that says that there can be extradition when persons are found to have committed a crime. Now, this one's interesting because we have an actual U.S. citizen who's accused of the crime who is still in the U.S. Mexico actually has to submit a request to have this individual arrested and then extradited. It is evaluated by the State Department and the Department.
Mexico has to submit a request. So we can only assume that this lovely lady from the Johnny Cochran Law Firm, remember Johnny Cochran? He's the one that did the O.J. Simpson case. We can only assume that the arrest warrant, the court order, and all those other resources that Attorney General Anila, remember when he mentioned to us, Daniel Anila, that he had everything signed, sealed, and delivered? I think that's the package that's all complete and was already submitted to the USA, okay?
Justice Criminal Investigations International Affairs Office. Once they have found that the legal findings are sufficient to rise to the level of criminality, it's then forwarded to a district judge to issue that.
Okay, so now they have to make sure that the crime is sufficient. The U.S. government now has to look at the accusations or the arrest warrant, how Mexico presented it, then they have to say, based on what we have here and the proof that the Mexican government has given to the U.S., yes, a crime has been committed here. Yes, the people are here in our states and government now. And yeah, we will assist you with that after we send this information to a judge. Once the judge looks over it, then he makes the final determination. Okay?
Arrest warrant, and then a hearing is had. At that hearing, all the evidence is produced from what the Mexico authorities have gathered, and there's a determination if there's enough legally sufficient information in this investigation to determine charges that would support extradition.
So, Shauna, could we see Mexico engage?
So basically, family, we are waiting on a whole hearing to take place. The package has already been delivered. The Justice Department received the package. The information was submitted to a judge, and then the judge have to make the determining factor on, okay, we're going to go ahead and present this as a hearing.
And when I Googled how long extraditions can take, I noticed that some can take up to 6 months or a year or longer. In this case, we're praying that they put their feet to the metal and they go ahead and process this in 1 or 2 weeks. But the reason why we're not sure if Dejanay is arrested or in custody or whomever else is because the FBI is withholding that information. And if she is in custody, we won't know until this step process of 1, sending the information from Mexico to America, 2, the Justice Department getting the information and finding it that we need to pursue arrest warrants, 3, sending it to the judge, and then the judge going ahead and conducting a hearing. So we won't even really know where Dejanay is because it's not FBI. They're not obligated to update us. They're not obligated to update the family. So this is a guessing game at this point. We saw the reporter, Gerardo Zanunga, do his big one with all these American media outlets, but his stories were so conflicting and so confusing. We don't know who to believe at this point. All the timelines and everything that we've been working on for the last 14 days, he basically came in and debunked all those with his narrative and his alleged facts. And this is the same person that wrote in his newspaper on the Metro Poly MX mix that Dejanay was a trans. So we have to stay focused, and we cannot lose our focus, team, because the Mexican government, they're all over the place, honestly. And we're going to have to help the community. We're going to have to help solve this case ourselves.
In the prosecution, regardless of whether the suspect is extradited or not?
Absolutely, because the U.S. can actually seek to bring charges against this suspect currently. Mexico has to support the investigation by providing all of the information, the evidence, and all of their case files that they currently have, because that's what the U.S. would be making any determination based on.
And what I don't want the United States to play with this case. I don't want the United States to play a game of clout chasing here. If the Mexican government is stepping up, because usually we all feel that the Mexican government would cover up anything if an American dies on, Mexican soil, despite if they were in a jurisdiction where the treaty meets both countries, they would try to cover it up in the sake of, we can't lose money at this resort. We got to cover it up. But in this case, Attorney General Daniel Anaya is stepping up, and he will. Okay, so Daniel is stepping up and on the grounds of femicide. So America don't play in my face, please.
This investigation across an international border is going to be complicated. How much cooperation would the United States get from authorities, police investigators in Mexico? Does that work smoothly most of the time?
It does, but it depends on the issue. And the issue here is you have a big problem in the timelines going forward. You have medical reports where they call it 2:15 for help. They leave, and then they come back, and then she's declared dead at 6 o'clock. That's not indicated on the coroner's report. There's a big problem they have to work through before anything of this goes forward. Also, we don't know what happened before that terrible video, that assault, or afterwards, or what time that was. There's so many questions here. It's going to take a while to hash out, but I think it will get done in the end. That's just what you said before. If not, the FBI will prosecute those persons here in the U.S. if they can't get anything that they need.
So then, Bob, did Mexican investigators drop the ball here in the initial stages of the investigation?
I can't say that without that information, but I'll tell you one thing. They don't seem to be coordinated with what the reports are coming out of there. The prosecutor, Mr. Anela, said basically they have a clarified case. I don't see how that's possible.
Femicide like this.
Clearly, this thing changed 2 weeks after the event with the video going viral like that. It changed everything. And now here we have the Mexican authorities with an arrest warrant for a U.S. citizen. So things are really ratcheting up here. I think it's going to be a long time before that family, the Robinson family, have the answers they want. But I think it's going to happen. It's just take a while.
Yeah, that's the point, Bob. It does look like now that there's so much attention on this, almost makes it more difficult. And I wonder about the Robinson family, Shauna. What recourse does the family, this young woman, cut down, killed in the prime of her life? What recourse do they have while these wheels of justice in two different countries grind away?
Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of influence on the system. Victims.
All right. So this guy is saying that, oh, I got a package. So this guy, yeah, femicide. I thought I heard the lady in the video. What you thought the lady was saying? Do you believe anything he said in the video? You talking about that Geraldo Zamunda guy? Zanega. Ooh, my oil came. Girl, I don't trust Geraldo. I think Geraldo is just a hype reporter that got lucky on the story and just put anything in his report he possibly could. He all over the place. You love that mirror? Thank you. She's tall, too. She's so tall. I don't trust him. I think he's lazy and he just got lucky. So Cottage want to talk about them. Cottage want to talk about femicide because Cottage wants us. I'm going to start selling these, y'all. This will grow your hair. I'm going to start selling the hell out of these. I hit them up yesterday about wholesale because this don't make no sense. How good this stuff grow your hair. And they better send me a lot on because I'm going to order like so much. What is it? You know I'm going to tell y'all. I got y'all right now. I'm going to tell y'all a little bald-headed stuff right now because I ain't bald-headed no more. I can call y'all bald-headed because my edges don't do that. I ain't bald-headed no more. Period. Let's go. What's in it? Good stuff. Hair growth. Bald-headed girl stuff. And grow your hair. Look at them edges. Hello. Look at all that hair. No spots. Nowhere. Man, my edges were so edged out. Y'all didn't want to. Ooh. Baby, mine ain't bald no more. This is what it's called to all my sisters because I need y'all to be great. Period. Edges. Take your pictures. My hair just grown back. At first, I was growing them with this little stuff, this little African oil stuff that worked good. This African stuff, it worked good. But I had to go ahead and get the hair. And it's a hair vitamin that go to this. My hair vitamin is somewhere around here. I keep stuff close. Baby. Child, you can have some vitamins when you get there. There'll be some vitamins when you get here every time. Baby. I'm about to start selling them wholesale. I was like, this shit worked too good. Anything that worked for me, I go buy it. I go buy it and I put it on my website. And do. It's so good. It's sparkling water, but it's a raspberry lime flavor. I know I should have a straw, but whatever. And my chest don't like carbonated drinks, so it feel like, girl, stop. So I need to stop. So listen. So now, do we have a clear understanding on what extradition process is? We got that? Because we need to be a little bit more smarter. And I want y'all to, know that. So now when you guys discuss this, you have at least some substance and foundations to kind of sort of know what you're talking about. So yeah, it's a couple of steps to the process, but you got it. Mexico had to present the extradition warrant, court order, the package. They sent it to Internal Affairs. Okay. That's that carbonation, sorry. And then Internal Affairs look over it. Then they send it to a district judge. Then the district judge looks over it. And then he calls an identification hearing. Well, Noonie, we can only assume that they have. We think they have, but the FBI ain't updating us yet. So we really won't know anything until this extradition hearing starts. And it's finished, and then we can see her getting on a plane like this. So right now, it's a guessing game. It's a guessing game. Caramello, where you been, princess? I miss you. Yeah, I think they have 2 Rugrats. I'm just tired of saying it because we really don't have no proof. I'm just trying to say it. See, she ain't in Mexico, Rugrat. You done missed the whole process. How's she in Mexico when the extradition process ain't even finished yet? Did you hear what I just told you, Rugrats? The extradition process was out for y'all to understand that she still might be in United States and we waiting on the judge to start a hearing. That's why I gave y'all the education. Rugrat, you must have fell asleep. I just told you how the extradition process go. You weren't listening. Do I need to play this back for anybody else other than Rugrat? Don Diva, I'm just saying. You're too busy typing, Rugrat, saying filicide and spelling filicide. You weren't listening to this. No, they say no. They say no. I know a lot about extraditing. I know Rugrats, but okay. All right, Rugrats. Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, then if you believe she already in Mexico, then okay. I feel as though the extradition process ain't even finished yet. You do type fast. I know your butt was typing your little heart out. But everybody got opinions about it, and we can't fight nobody about their opinion. That's kind of probably what happened to Quella in that girl's shit because of her voice and her opinion, you know? Thank you, DJ Sincere. Thank you so much. Which video you want me to show? What video you need me to show? Take it down, Queen. What last video? The one where they were about to eat or push-ups or dinner, or the one when her friends were talking? I know, Rugrat. It's so much, and a lot of them videos on YouTube gonna confuse the heck out of you. Which video take down? Hold on, the cottage. Cottage. Yes, the cottage.
Hello. So I wanted to speak about femicide.
I knew it.
I wanted to speak. I'm sorry. I wanted to speak about it because it is a specific crime. There's 2 different categories. There's one on an intimate level and, of course, one on the non-intimate level. The intimate level consists of a current or ex-partner. The non-intimate, of course, would consist of people who they have never had a relationship with. But the one thing that I find very interesting is a quote from a lady by the name of Alejandra Martinez, who is a Spanish professor with a focus of gender and sexuality in Latin America and the Caribbean. She used the word masculine violence. That has to have a meaning. That has to have a meaning. I'm personally, this is just my opinion, I'm not convinced that this young lady is a young lady. I've done, I can't say a lot of searching for her. If she is in custody, she would not be hard to find. if this is her name, I would suggest that her birth certificate be tracked down. That will let us know if she was born female or male. That's not that difficult. I wish I had the time to commit, but I don't. I would say that someone needs to request a full autopsy report, which probably consists of about 30 or so pages. It's going to be detailed. It's going to have graphs. It's going to have weights and measurements. It's going to have diagrams of injuries, explanation of injuries. It's going to be very detailed. And I would even go as far as looking into primary grades of school photos of
We've
Dejanay.
seen her. We've seen Dejanay as a little kid. Can y'all send me that group photo of them when Dejanay, Winter, and all of them together? We've seen. I don't know if Dejanay have a baby, but we've seen her. But we've seen her children pictures. So okay, so let's look at the femicide then. So that's another. All right, so let's read into this because I feel as though even though
Mexico,
huh?
I'm just going to say Mexico is one of about 15 or 16 different countries who promote femicide. It's encouraged that other countries, including the United States, is looking into that because it's that specific. It's a crime against women. I can't imagine that they would state a crime against a woman from another woman. But they're literally stuck on this femicide. And for them, femicide is just as equivalent as a homicide or what they consider to be an unlawful death.
Well, unless they thought at some point she was a man because of the reports they were reading on YouTube, unless they thought that because they didn't give her a P test, they didn't undress her when she was in Mexico. If your argument is true, then unless they thought she was a man when she got back to America. Okay, so here's Dejanay, right? So is Dejanay this little one right here? So this is them as kids. The only way your argument would be true if they thought, because they started reading all the YouTube videos and stuff, if they thought that she was a man. But Dejanay ain't no man at all. These are these little girls. Nazir in there too. That's Alyssa.
Where's Dejanay in those photos?
Would this be Dejanay right here? I need another picture of Dejanay.
And so that would just kind of make me believe that we don't have friends that are of, junior high or even elementary. In 2022, there's children who are in the process of transitioning at that very young age.
But honestly, college, I think we're going to mislead people with that. I think Dejanay a full-fledged woman. I don't know if she have a baby, but we can confirm that. I don't think she's a man at all. The only way they would throw that up, if your things is true, that means those fake allegations of everyone thinking she was transgender, I think they threw that in there for if that's true. But femicide can also be from a woman too, because it's gender-related killings, brutal and extreme manifestation of a continuum of violence against women and girls that takes many interconnected and overlapping forms. But it just so happened Miss Alejandro happened to say gender-related. That she probably mean that over the time, men probably killed women because they were women. But in this instance, either Mexico put that charge on her because they thought she was a transgender, or they actually think they killed her because she was a girl and they was jealous. That's the only two options. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that I know that I've been involved in many fights myself, but I don't believe I've ever swung a woman in that capacity. And I think I felt like I wanted to at one point, but I don't think I'm able to do that, and I'm not a little girl.
But you know what though? I think it was the cameras that got her more angry, and the fact that since she didn't fight back, she was able to just really have her way with her, because Quella didn't put up no resistance. She held her hand one time, and she just let herself be attacked, and it's just like, I mean, she didn't put up no resistance. The fight probably wouldn't have been so brutal if she would have jabbed back or pushed her back. You know, she didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
But
I don't think she actually had a fair opportunity to. It appeared to me that when she was close to the girl before the first time she was struck, she was maybe explaining or trying to figure out what the anger was all about. And if you look at the beginning of that video, I watched it probably, unfortunately, I don't like to watch it, but I watched it about 8 times today. It is so painful.
So painful. Because she was up out the bed like, girl.
Yeah. But
like,
you can
right
actually tell. You can actually tell in that video. I can see two things in that video. The first thing that I can see is that the start of that fight was definitely by design. You can tell from her words when she said, okay, she was literally saying, okay, to everybody in the room, okay, this is about to start. The shit's about to go down now. And she started whooping on her. The other thing that I can absolutely see in that video is the actual moment when her neck got broke. Or her spine. She was already bent over, and that blow did it. That blow did it.
Several blows, though, because remember, she kicked her and kneed her. So the thing about it is, either blow could have hit her neck, because her neck was like this several times. It was a few punches that jerked her neck. When she got twisted, her neck did this. The knee did her neck like that. So her neck kept being worked on.
And let's also remember, when she landed on that floor, that's a tiled floor. That was enough pressure.
It was a little rug on it. Little rug.
Well, try sleeping on that little rug and tell me how it works out.
Little rug.
No difference. It ain't going to make no difference whatsoever.
But can I say this, though, about a spine and a neck? When I had my accident in 2018, I got whiplash. My vertebrae at the top is shattered. So when I have if I do like an MRI or X-ray, my bones are not even, it don't look like a spine. It's kind of shattered because and that's what my memory is coming. My memory loss is attached to these vertebrae. That's why my memory be like, ugh. But I didn't get injured in the back. But the fact that my top vertebrae was shifted, it injured my lower bulging and herniated disc. I didn't even get hurt from my bottom. The top injured my shit.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. When her bottom hit that floor, that was enough to shift her tailbone all the way up. All the way up her spine. All the way up her spine. Have you ever...
You think she was shifted from the bottom? I think she was injured from the top.
Yeah, but both though. I think that if you notice how she... I mean, if I was attacked like that, the minute someone stopped attacking me, I would have just gained footage. I would have gained footage, and we would have dog fought it out. Like, we would have went at it. Like, but she really didn't have an opportunity to do that. You can tell that not only was she discombobulated, but she was in a situation that I don't think she could have gotten up from. I don't think there's another video, but I do definitely think that there's an extension of this video from beginning. Like supposedly, I don't want to snatch you up out the bed. I think all of that was on video.
Yeah, that's what I think. You need to get up, Quella. Girl, what? I mean, I don't want to snatch you up out the bed, but you need to stand up. And then when Quella stand up, you ain't gonna fight, girl. I don't want to fight. Okay, then. I'm still finna kick it. Like, okay. Yeah. Quella ain't want to fight. She was like, oh, well, I'm finna get in your butt anyway.
And so also I wanted to, I did want to say to you, if this girl is in custody, she is, I'm going to repeat that, she is locatable. It'll be by her real name, whatever her real name is. It seems like it's Dejanay Imani. I don't know. I would have to see a birth certificate to see what that real name says, how it's spelled correctly and everything. I wanted to say that if she is in custody, whether it's here or Mexico, she has to be accessible. She has to be locatable.
Not with the federal. Not with the federal. When do the Fed send out mugshots? When does the Fed send out mugshots?
They don't. They don't send out mugshots, but they have a database.
But when would
they have a database?
The Fed sending out mugshots, or Fed saying who got arrested?
No, they wouldn't do that.
Well, how will we find
If
her?
you are in federal custody, you have to be locatable. They can't hide you. They're nobody. It's process and procedures. They have probably a certain amount of time before they even get you in the database. They probably have a certain amount of time by law that they have to get. Our Constitution calls for a lot of things, and we have rights, whether we kill people or not. We have rights. The Constitution allow that. Sometimes it works for our benefit, and sometimes it doesn't work for us because it pertains to someone that we love. But we all have rights. The extradition process, the only way that I can see it taking long from the United States to Mexico would be her legally fighting the extradition. But the only time that it would take years and things like that would be if we needed someone from Mexico, because Mexico would refuse to send us anyone that would qualify for the death penalty. They would not. They would hesitate on sending us anybody that would qualify for a death sentence.
Well, we gonna see, because at this point, it's taken. I think U.S. is dragging their feet. I really do. I think the U.S. dragging their feet, and the U.S. haven't even charged anybody. So we're gonna see how long this takes.
Well, that would be kind of like the city of Los Angeles charging somebody, and the city of West Hollywood charging them also. So it can't be both. It wouldn't be both. They're going to get together and they're going to find out what's going to work for everybody. But I'm going to tell you what's not going to happen. What's not going to happen is the United States is not about to drop the ball on this case.
We shall see. Because I think they're dropping the ball right now. We shall see. We shall see. Because it's taking them too long, honey. I think we should have had a charge before Mexico. I think we should have known they were in custody. They shouldn't have been able to have time to flee and hide. Then we got to go search for them. I think the United States is actively dropping the ball.
Well, it is a matter of processes and procedures, because the United States would not be privy to any of the information that they have.
But
that would be a whole other process of
once these videos surfaced, it took forever, like, for mainstream media to even pick it up. Our black behinds been picking it up before they did. It's a lot of videos that I went to go watch. They had stories posted a day after my first live about it, 2 days after me. Like, they're slowly picking it up. I think the ball has already been dropped. We're still trying to figure it out. The Mexican government is the only people that contacted her mom and said, we got to arrest warrant. The mom, even though she just recently did an interview, one with Good Morning America, then another one with this other news, she still can't say, well, the FBI told me she in custody. That lady still ain't said that. Because ain't nobody talking to nobody. The ball dropped already.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about her, but as a mother and a grandmother for myself, I wouldn't be sitting in California. I wouldn't be sitting in the States waiting for nothing, baby. My ass would be in Mexico at the door of everybody asking so many questions they get
tired. I still ain't heard her say, well, I done been to the FBI. I done been, like, she ain't saying none of that. She very uniform. The way she speaks, she very poised. She don't cry. She don't blink her eyes. She barely open her lips. Like, what's happening? It ain't.
Well, the FBI, they're actually in every one of our backyards. There's a field office in every office.
They're not. All I'm saying is it's one in hers, and she ain't knocking hard enough. That's what I'm saying. It's one in her backyard.
And so we also haven't heard much from our U.S. Embassy or our U.S. Consulate or the State Department, who has everything to do with every move of how this case is going to go.
So that's what I'm
because
telling you.
They are the ones that are in charge of.
So I'm saying they dropped the ball. That's what I'm saying. They have dropped the ball. All of them. Every last one. All of them. They ain't caring about this case. They're still trying to figure it out. They're trying to still see if they're going to clout chase on it. Should we let them have it? Should we go ahead and inform the internal affairs that we have this extradition package? Should we pass it on to the district judge? Is the district judge going to go ahead and get a hearing so we can extradite this girl? When? This is taking forever. If this was important, this docket could have been put to the front of the line if this was so important. Why are we still waiting to see this girl extradited? Why the U.S. ain't brought up no charges yet? Not one. So technically, she wasn't even on the run. All this time when they was hiding, they weren't on the run. They were no fugitives because ain't nobody put no charges on them.
I believe that the FBI knows everything about Dejanay, including the brand of Tampax she likes to use. I really believe that.
Yeah,
I would not sleep on them at all. But what they wouldn't do, they wouldn't share any of their information with us or anyone else to jeopardize the investigation. I think that enough has been done with people leaving the room and then the maid finding her. There is so many layers of this investigation that we've only heard probably maybe not even a fourth of what's really going on.
It's still out for me who found her. All that. Just because that Geraldo Nzunga guy said that, I look at him and he's just a reporter that got lucky to pick this story up. He have went on YouTube and put his story in a report. He looked at all that YouTube stuff. He even put the transgender in his report and had never met Dejanay a day in his life. That's why I know it's bullshit. I don't believe that. So we got.
Yeah, I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to locate this young lady and to find out more about her.
Well, we done found everything out. It's nothing really to find out. We know her birthday. We know what her job profession was. Ain't nothing to dig. Ain't really honest to me. Ain't nothing to find out about Dejanay. Dejanay, a girl. A girl. Yeah. I really feel that. Even from the TikTok videos I saw of her, this a girl. They took that wig off her. They cropped that wig and left her head sitting there looking like that. And then the Mexican government ran with it. It was a crop photo that started that rumor. It was a picture of her in a rainbow shirt. They took her wig off and put it in one picture and then had her bald head in another with the same picture. They took the wig off the picture. And everybody ran with that story.
That bonnet off.
Huh?
What about when she snatched her bonnet off?
Those are braids. If most of us snatch our bonnets off, our hair covered in braids. A lot of us that wear weaves, we have to have braids. Because remember, she have on a wig at dinner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At dinner, she had long, pretty black hair with a blue outfit on. So she just was changing wigs on the trip. That's it.
Yeah.
I think she a girl. Even with some of her TikTok stuff. Let me find. Dejanay, a little fun little girl. And like, she like these are girls. That's all three of them right there. They're girls. Little girls. And they've been knowing each other for a very long time. And she look a little hard in the face. She look a little hard right there, like she gonna be a little hard one. She look like she gonna be a little hard one right there.
Yeah, well.
And this a long time ago. This a little girl. She got a little waistline, a little breast. She little. They only 26. So we can say this is probably what, even if this was 10 years ago, they 16 right here. That's a little girl. There go Nazir right there. Mm-mm. All right. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Send it. So she has some good points, y'all. So this is, opinions are tough. Opinions are relevant. Everybody's really starting to get the thoughts and just lay it out on the table and have to view it how they view it. And she got strong opinions and strong argument. And then we just go from there. Okay. These are the pictures we got now.
Yeah, we need somebody on the floor. In Mexico. I would also encourage you to reach out to the Congresswoman of North Carolina. She showed a lot of interest in this situation and vowed to not let it go unnoticed.
And what's she doing now? I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't kept up with her.
Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. None of them people with these big names, they ain't. Listen, I go to bed, I open up this case, I Google their names all night long. And it gives me every attachment. I get a lot of weird looking broadcasters from the US, Mexico, and Africa. Ain't no congresswoman. None of these people. Gail King just got the story. That's Oprah friend. Like, I done saw everything possible. I go on every news outlet from CNN to ABC, ABCNL, Queen City, Charlotte Observer. I go through. These big names ain't doing nothing. They saying, but they're not doing. They ain't doing nothing. Ain't no Burma shaves. Ain't no walks for this girl. Ain't no walks to nothing. They ain't doing that. They just saying it.
That's all a part of politicking, and unfortunately things really don't happen until you're on their heels. So that's why I'm saying we need to reach out to her.
No, her mama
make it work.
And her team needs to reach out. That lady need to do something. That lady need to wake up. Somebody need to put some spark. She doing her cute interviews and those are cute. Now what else she got?
Well, we don't know what she's not doing. Honestly, I don't know what she's not doing.
I just said what else she got. I just said what else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her mom and sister need to do that. We'll jump in. I'm going to jump on board. Right now, this is my platform. This is what I'm doing for it. I'm pulling out facts so we can do facts over feelings. But yeah, so I'm going to play this next video. But yeah, her mama need to jump. They need to jump in front of this so we can all have something to attach to. Because we need to fight with her. We need to fight with her. Because we pulling out we looking at so many, like, she should have a board in her house with every sticker, every piece of paper, every video. Like, it should be a whole Shanquella case room. This lady should not be resting until she connect the dots. Because that's what I would do. I'll be solving my baby's case. I'll be solving my baby's case. And looking at little stuff that the Mexican government misplaced. Little things they miss. Timelines they missed. The sun, like they said, we don't know what time it is. How in the hell? We Googled the Mexican sun. It rises at 6:42. We pulled up that villa right on the horizon. Got water and the horizon. That sun was coming up, a golden crispy sun. That tells me that it was 7 a.m. On the color of the sunrise alone. You only get that beautiful color 2 times a day. Sunrise and sunset. They need to look. And you don't even hear her saying that. Well, they said they don't know what time, but I can look. And I look and I can see she ain't giving us that. She might not have the strength, but somebody need it. Somebody needs to step up so we can attach ourselves to something great. That's it. All of us need to be doing our parts. I'm doing this because I'm really, 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 just like the young man that got shot in Ohio. You know, I carried that case as far as I could, and they still ain't did nothing to the cops. You know, I'm still attached to that case just like this one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to do with pressure and definitely the the strength and the power of your own family and your own voice and your resources and things like that. I had a brother that was murdered in prison, and I'm straight up gonna tell you that prison did not last a year after my brother was killed. It is closed. The entire city is now defunct. So that's how I roll personally. But I know that other people, and when you have emotions involved, it's a little different. Things are going a little slow. You have expectations and things like that. So, yeah, I wish the best for her. I wish the best for her mom and her friends. I know that she was a wonderful person. She must have a ton of friends that really, really loved her. Unfortunately, not one of them were on this trip with her to, give her some kind of protection. But I would imagine that she has a good group of people around her.
But I do want to play this. Okay, I'm gonna play this video again. Well, thanks, Boo.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down.
So good insight, though, Cottage. You've been right here on the ground, working it. Thank you so much, Boo Boo. Right here. I appreciate you. But I do want to listen to this video again, y'all. I want y'all to listen to this video on how they all said it was alcohol poisoning, but they were so loose-lipped to say this stuff. So this is allegedly Winter and Alyssa after they got home.
I can't rush her. You're thirsty. Talk about talk.
All right, so yes, she did have a fight that y'all see, and that's going viral. They were fighting because Quilla did some crazy shit while she was drunk. So she basically told her to, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Quilla didn't want to, and that's how that happened. Unfortunately, she did die because of on the bed. So I don't know. That y'all see something in the video don't mean that happened. They're just trying to cover it up with a broken spine and whatever else they're saying. You all like y'all. I was not fighting in the video. So the person that was fighting in the video is not up here, and she can only speak for herself. So until she gets up here, she can speak on her behalf.
That's what happened. That's how her spine broke. Stupid asses.
Every time they try to say something about what happened, they covering up shit.
We are talking because we were there. There's multiple people there, not just the girl that was fighting. So I'm confused. What's the question you're trying to ask? Honestly, if me and my friend is going through something, we gonna fight it out. So that's just that. Nobody's gonna jump in, and that's just what happened.
So they weren't gonna stop Deja anyway, because they all agreed that they need to fight it out. They agreed to that. They agreed.
Y'all want to hear the story? Shut the fuck up and just listen.
We don't know yet. We don't know how many years she's getting yet.
Y'all act like we picked the bed up and hit her.
Right. I'm not fine with my friends, Gotti. I'm not doing it.
After she fell, she was not dead. So what are you talking about? Y'all can ask questions. We will answer them. But if y'all going to be negative, we're just going to start blocking people. No, the autopsy results is not valid.
Oh, I'm gonna block you.
So, yeah. Exactly, dear. You know, like, Gotti, why wasn't there another autopsy done? And we need the video footage of that. We need the video footage of when the group allegedly left the house early that morning. We need the video footage of when the cleaning lady allegedly came into the room. Like, when is all that gonna come out? I guess we're gonna have to wait until trial. It's so much stuff. We need the video footage. We need the footage of the complex, like when the Zir showed up, the police body cams. You know what I'm saying? The cottage, like the time as soon as the ambulance got on the scene, that they write in their time. We need, if we can just get those videos and see what time everybody entered into the villa and exited, that'll answer a lot of questions too. Speaking out the Miss Thing. Hold on. Hey, Tropic.
Hey, how are you doing? Excuse my voice. I work all day on the phone.
Hello.
It's very hard for me to come up because I haven't been on Beagle in a long time. But I've been with you for a while on this. I just sent you more stuff.
Okay.
I ran into a girl that is, I don't know if it's them, but Nazir, I just sent it just now. Nazir sent out an IG message saying, you know, hey, I've been calling everybody and nobody's picking up. What's going on? And then he at Stationette. Yeah, kind of got to get past her voice in the beginning, but she does have some good stuff, but I don't know if it's them. Because then Dejanay says something back to Nazir. And they go back and forth on IG.
All
And
right.
I thought maybe you could help.
All right, let me look at it. Okay. Hold on, let me.
The black media to be the coward that sat there and let that girl get whooped. You want to know to get
It would be from Empowered Scorpio.
to see me, though. I mean, this is no threat to the federal government. The police, you sit girl like she chopped on, going along with the damn clothes on it, girl. Okay, alcohol poisoning. Was it before, during the fight where she had alcohol in her system? When you was whipping her, you alcohol poisoning right through y'all move?
Shut up, sir. All right, Tropic, let me go look. Hold on.
It's Empowered Scorpio. I just sent it to you. But I thought maybe, didn't you have the IG for Nazir? Do you think, I wanted to see if that was the same.
I don't know how to look it up. It's been did it.
Why y'all should never delete y'all TikTok. Let me tell you why. One day I posted a TikTok and it had like 10 views in an hour.
It's been did it. Ben did it. That's what it was. Ben did it. I think that's what it was. Hold on.
And then there was something else that said the maid is speaking, but here it was just somebody that sounded like the woman before you. It just was what she thought, you know. She was thinking it was like Mexico is in on it and all this other stuff. It just.
Who was it talking? Who was talking?
On which video, hon?
Whatever you're talking about. Who was these voices?
I have. Let me pull up my.
I pull it up. Okay. Never. I thought you listened to it and you can just give us a quick look. Okay, so hold on. What's your Discord? I ain't got no Discord, baby.
Oh, it's in your IG, hon.
Nope. I'm not talking. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, baby. I'm just reading. Okay, so let's see what we got. So let's see what you sent to that. Now, what was the IG name again, boo?
Empowered Scorpio.
Which IG did you send it to? What was my name that you sent it to? EmpressParis _
Send it to her.
Was it EmpressParis _ Oh, here you go, right here. Oh, you don't have it on that. You have it on something else. Okay, I see what it's on. I see.
Okay, good. I'm just sending things, you know. I work from home, so sometimes we're slow and I'll just start looking. But tonight I found that.
So this is supposed to be their voices.
Yes, she did have a fight.
That's just Winter. I just played that.
You gotta get past that, like kind of fast forward until she gets to the IG post.
Long enough, somebody's gonna pay her. No, ma'am. There are 5 other people involved outside of you.
No, these are fake.
To the house as well, so they can also probably find
so
out.
So she's saying this.
Is that the one that said?
Oh, this is what we just played. Yeah, this is the same video we just played, and then the rest of it just the broadcast, the commentary, right? Mm-hmm. She needs some tea. I need some tea too. All right, let me look and see if it's some messages. And I don't see no. Oh wait, here they go. No, these are some. Okay, hold on. Some of these. Let me look through them. Okay, some of these are like IG posts.
Going back and forth. So it looks like Dejanay popped things off, adding Nazir and talking about speak up with the little emoji. And so he responded with, yeah, you was there. I told my side. I did a whole live with nothing but facts. I've been trying to contact everyone, but no answer. Now here you come out of nowhere with a...
Okay.
So like I said, it sounds like
This is some stuff that Nazir was putting on his IG.
For absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Like, no one sent for her, but here she came.
But this is the thing.
After that, Nazir goes on to say, I appreciate the people with positivity and kind words in my inbox, but the rest of you, middle finger up.
With the middle finger, yeah.
And then Nazir goes on to double tag Dejanay, where you're live, because you've been mute. Now you want to delete your page.
See?
It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. So Dejanay finally sees the axe, and so she decides to respond, and she's in the black at the very top. All bunch of lies. You didn't contact none of us. You made a lie and told your story. We all was there together. Just tell the truth.
None of this don't make sense how it's written.
So then at the bottom,
I know, it's very hard to follow.
Yeah, I'm grown. I don't need consent to make a live on my page. Okay. What that mean? Are you saying that somebody is telling Dejanay that she can't talk freely? She has a lawyer? Is that what we're saying? I don't know. Are you insinuating this here? What do you know that we don't know? Okay, so then he goes on to say at Dejanay Jackson, yeah, okay, what truth is that? The first 24 before? So I'm assuming he means like, what truth is that the day before? I don't know, y'all young ones, y'all be talking in code sometimes. I be like, can you speak?
She even said it.
Please. I do not want to sit here and decode things. I just want to read and understand. But yeah, so that's what he said. And then he continues to say, the fact is, only people truth need to be told now is the rest of them in the shadows. So I'm assuming he's referring to the rest of the Cabo Six who have been pretty silent since this story blew up. So yeah, as you can see, the Cabo Six are slowly deteriorating, you know? And I find it real funny because not too long ago, they was begging the internet to pay her for information.
See, that was fake too. Well, I sent them little messages, but they didn't put them in message form. She pulled them from somewhere. Like, it's like
and did you see Nazir's actual name?
I know it. One of them is Ben did that, but
Ben did it or something like that.
But she didn't bring the messages. That don't look right to me.
And me too. Like, I try to listen to what you say. Facts, not feelings, and stuff like that. Because, I was going straight for it, like, head first at the beginning. But you've, helped me not just go in. But I've, like, tried to find different things that would also, like, kind of open your head, and maybe it did happen. Maybe it didn't. But my whole thing also, what I wanted to say is I worked for over 10 years in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. I worked with the WITSEC inmates. So these are all people that we were hiding for their safety. So we didn't, the federal government did not have to list them at all. They housed them until they could get them. Yes, so
you can't find those people even when they're in regular jail. They're just there,
right? And like they will house her and for her protection because this is a high-profile case. So they will house her there, and then once it comes out, or maybe she's singing like the bird that I always said that she was going to do. Maybe they're trying to take down the rest, and they're just keeping her safe. Which is sad.
It's a possibility, but charge them.
That's what I want to do. Yes. And I just thought I would just keep sending you some stuff. I sent you the last video was from her best friend who did her hair the day before she left, and she looked beautiful. So I thought I sent that to you too. That was my last one for the night.
Oh, let's see, because you've been sending me a lot of stuff.
I know. I've just been trying to just, sometimes You just gotta help, and I want everybody in the chat to help Emp, because she's been putting a lot into this.
A lot of it, I know.
And I was actually dreaming about it.
In real time. Okay, number 5. How do 5 people go on a run after and absolutely no? There's some pawns in this story.
Oh, this lady got all this fake stuff.
Happened in Mexico.
This lady thinks that she's Queen of the South. Winter
was that for some reason, and I called it out.
But she has some good theories.
Back on
Yep. So I got it, T. Thank you. So how long did you work in law enforcement? Well, and correct.
Well, I did it for 15 years. It wears on you after a while. So after 15 years, seeing and doing the things that I did, I left out of there, and now I work for Progressive Insurance at home. So a lot less stressful. And I get to be with my kids a lot more,
Progressive Insurance.
But yes, Progressive. I am the new flow. But being in that, I just wanted to let you know, being in that area, we had a lot of training. Like, we could never speak about anything in that place, because when they say, they're WITSEC, that's what they are. Like, we literally change their names when they get in the jail, so nobody in there can recognize who's in there. It's craziness. So they might have her. You never know.
They might. No. And I agree with that. They might have her. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying, damn. We want to update.
I know, get him. I'm sorry, Takedown Queen. I just work for him. But thank you, for allowing me to come up before I go tonight. I always watch you before I go to bed, but then I wonder why I dream about it all night long. So I gotta stop.
I know.
But thanks, you've been the best, honestly. And I really hope we get this ASAP.
Me too.
I want to get rest too, because you aren't good unless
you know. And the thing about it, it's gala night tonight, so it's like,
oh my goodness, girl. Yes, take a break.
Look at my nail, y'all. I'm like a slave for y'all. I won't even get my nails done. It's like when I wake up, instead of going to get my nails done, I come on live with y'all. This ain't right. Y'all.
Oh my God. I would have never noticed it unless you just showed me. In the cottage, I know it is called witness protection, not hide the villain. But unfortunately, that they got to get the story out of her to bring down the rest of the 5.
But I don't think she in witness protection. That bitch is arrested because she is about to see extradition. I don't think that's no witness.
Right? No, I believe that. I'm just saying that if we can't find
witness protection, please, she ain't no goddamn witness protection is send her to Montana on a little ranch.
Oh no. Yeah, they'll do that after jail. After jail, they do that. But if they have her and we can't find her, right? You did say that you searched for her, right? I mean, it could be that they're protecting her.
Yeah, I go on the FBI.org and put her name in every day. If you put in
I know you do.
Let me tell you something. If you put in Shanquella Robinson on the FBI website, her story don't even come up. But all these other crappy stories come up on the FBI. If you go on the FBI, so FBI put up news clippings of criminals, this and that, who's wanted. Shanquella story.
That's right. When we were on here that night, you told us all to get on there, and I was on there, and I keep on we're not taking the foot off next. Like, it's not going to be another Kanika. No Kanika story here. We are going to get these guys.
We too close with this one. We ain't going for
it. And I'm about sick and tired of the clickbait YouTube stuff because, of course, I'm hitting every one of them.
You know, right? You waste so much time going through the clickbait, right?
Hours and hours later, I'm like, oh my God, I got nowhere.
No, I told you.
They got me questioning what really happened. So it's just, now that lady that you just was listening to, she thinks that they needed a solid person that didn't have a record, that had a business, that had money to be basically like somebody that's good for the rest of them to go down and do something illegal. I was like, how did she come up with this?
Right.
Like now we're going for the Queen of the South on Netflix season 2.
Girl, don't say that because that's my show.
No, she said it.
That's what she said.
She said she thinks it's the modern. Yeah, she thinks it's like Queen of the South. That winter is it.
Oh God.
That's why I was like, I'm out of here.
I'm out
but
of
I
here.
sent it to
I
you.
want you to run when y'all see that foolishness.
Yeah. But I wanted to say goodnight. Get yourself all together, and thank you for letting me up.
You're welcome, baby.
All right. Good night, chat.
Thank you for your videos, babe.
No problem. I'm going to keep sending. Good night.
Good night, baby.